Welcome back to Sydney's Oran Park Raceway. Production cars on the circuit at the moment. Let's take a look at the lineup, the top 10 this afternoon. At a pole position, Terry Bosanjak in the Caltex Commodore. Mal Rose starts alongside. Kevin Burton out of 3. Murray Carter from 4. And Gary Quartley in the Nissan from position 5. From 6, it's Chris Kusparis. From 7, Peter McLeod in the Citroen. 8, it's Bevan Purcell in the Nissan. Out of 9, it's Mark Brame in that little Suzuki. And out of 10, it's Hot Harry Bagwana in the Toyota Corolla. Less than 10 seconds before the start, production cars ready to roll at Oran Park Raceway. Terry Bosanjak and Mal Rose splitting the front row. Expect an interesting race between the pair of them, and Burton coming up as well. Got shuffled back there on the inside, was trying to make a big run there. Murray Carter actually got off to a brilliant start. Comes down the outside, but that's like covering the road from here to Dubbo.
He's made a fake.
Oh, there's a touch-up.
Melrose gets out of shape. He taps Bosanjak on the way through. 3 or 4 pirouettes. Kevin Burton heads in, avoiding action on the inside. Both cars gathered up miraculously. And the field sorts itself out under the bridge. That was a pretty hairy moment. That first corner off the end of the main straight is one brave place to be.
Dennis Cribben was actually forced to just stand on the brakes and see where Melrose was going to finish.
He was really moving there, and another occasion where the tires aren't up to temperature and the driver's not compensating correctly on that very opening lap.
You get the impression that Rose's tires are now up to temperature?
I think they might be a little bit warmer. He recovered nicely, I'll give him that. But
yeah, he's pushed his way back to 4th position. That is a good recovery when you consider the wild ride he had across the gravel there on the outside of the circuit.
He's left it open for Bosanjak here to capitalise, and he's not going to waste any time doing it, although look how quickly he's come up.
Gary Quartley in the Nissan Pulsar gets all out of shape. Corolla as well, just to get an indication of just how slippery it is out there at the moment. Rain earlier on in the day, big wind blowing across the circuit now and drying it out. Oh, look at that. Pintara getting way out of shape. Car of Bevan Purcell. They're slowly sorting down. I guess when they get a little bit more heat into the tyres, the cars may settle down a bit. But boy, it's slippery out there at the moment for the production cars. Here comes Mal Rose. Taps onto the back bumper of Murray Carter's Nissan Pulsar. He's storming through on the inside. I think he's going to make that same mistake again. No, it comes through cleanly, and he's already back up to 3rd position. A very competitive run from Melrose in the Falcon EV.
Laps running out, but still Terry Bosanjak managing to hold that slight advantage over Melrose, who's come back through the field. Kevin Burton back in 3rd. Murray Carter is 4th.
Still plenty of time here for anybody to get up onto Bosanjak's back bumper bar, but he is acquitting himself well here this afternoon. And nobody seems to be in a threatening position.
Well, Mel, try as he may, he's not making up this gap to Bosanjak. Still saying about the same, 4 seconds. So Terry's obviously responded, and he looks very, very comfortable out there in this car. 3.8 litre V6 Holden Commodore. Meanwhile, the battle for 4th position, or locking up brakes, Gary Quartley in the Nissan Pulsar. He's coming under fire from Chris Kusparis in the supercar. He ducks down the inside. It's been a while since we've seen 2 Nissans going head-to-head.
Very easy to lock the brakes in a light car, and these fellows, when they're going right to the nth degree on the pull-up, takes a lot of finesse on the brake pedal to stop that little lock-up.
That was a good move.
Kusparis,
thank you.
Pushes his way through. Quartley gets right over near the concrete, and that allows Harry Bagwana and the Corolla to move up onto this battle as well.
He had to back off there for self-preservation, and you just saw the car in front leap forward.
Here's our race leader, Terry Bosanjak, with about a lap and a quarter still to run. Heads downhill. Melrose still runs in 2nd spot, but has been unable to bridge that gap. He's tried, he's been very, very smooth, but Bosanjak has been just a little smoother, if you like. Heads up to the dog leg, get the last lap forward next time around. Last lap board about to come out now. There it is, Terry Bosanjak goes across the line, car number 41, the Caltex sponsored Holden.
Always looks easy in the lead, Mike, but it was the others behind him that were making driver errors that gave him a break here, and we shouldn't take anything away from a fine drive here today.
But you wonder where Terry Bosanjak's going to go. I know he shared a Sierra with the Colin Bond's team at Bathurst last year. And he's certainly shown a great talent in driving the tin tops. Service station proprietor from Sydney. Compares the car himself, and certainly if you have a close look at it, it's an immaculate car. So he's got all the ingredients there to go on and do quite well in touring car racing, but it's a matter of the opportunities opening up for him, or making them happen for himself, which is more likely.
Well, he's certainly doing that here today, Mark, and pays to advertise that you can handle the job, and he's certainly done that here today.
That's a huge gap he has now over Melrose.
Sure was. Started off at 4 seconds, he built it up to 6 seconds. And,
it's daylight now.
It is.
It's almost as if he's making a unpaid political statement here.
Well, he heads downhill, so some joy for production car Holden supporters today. The last corner is coming up now. Checkered flag is ready. So he'll come across the line. Checkered flag time for Terry Bosanjak. And there he is taking the flag. Second spot will go to Melrose, and third place will go to Murray Carter. An outstanding performance. Plenty of action here today at Oran.